They give you hope. You know, I said I was going to ask, so I'm speaking to Gabby Scheitelman. She is a member of Pragerforce at Arizona State University. I said I'd ask you one more thing, but I actually have a couple of more things. During the break, I was thinking. You're a tough one. So, how do you explain? I get this question. I've gotten it all of my life. I've written on it. I've answered it. But I'm curious, someone your age and background, why are so many Jews on the left?
You know, I have that question for you. I don't really understand it. It's something that I find really frustrating, especially as I've moved to Washington, D.C. recently, and I'm doing online school. I'm really trying to find a community. And it's tough because I'm not super religious, but I also don't feel that I agree with the heavy political agenda that comes along with Reform Jewish communities. So I have yet to figure that out. I think maybe it has to do with region, just because they happen to be in regions that are far left, or maybe something deep inside they feel like they need to turn to social justice to correct the things that have happened in the past, and they're just using the wrong outlet. But I really couldn't tell you. I think you probably have done more research on this.
Yes, I have. I was curious, though, to know someone your age who was a Jewish conservative, what you would think. And your answer is a very good one. I mean, that it puzzles you. That's actually a good answer. I do have some answers. I mean, in essence, Jews, I always tell people, are the most religious people in the world, except for very few of them is their religion Judaism. Their religion is leftism or liberalism or Marxism or feminism or environmentalism. There are so many isms out there that are substitute religions. And if you leave Judaism, you want another religion. That's, in a nutshell, a lifetime of thinking through on that issue. I assume that your classes have been called off. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I actually have been doing online for a little while because I work full-time on Capitol Hill as a scheduler. So I've been sort of taking an alternative path.
So it doesn't really affect you. But aren't the halls of Congress closed too?
Yes. So I'm actually working from home. It's still in the works. It's kind of up to the discretion of each office. At this time, they haven't made a blanket statement saying everyone needs to work from home, but we'll see how that progresses in the next couple of days and weeks.
What is the average Arizona State University student doing now that he or she has no classes?
I guess they're supposed to be staying home, but my guess is that, and from what my friends are doing, they're not really. I mean, sort of just an extended spring break.
Right, that's what I assumed. Yes,
yeah.
An extended spring break, exactly right.
But
all right,
fine. Full tuition still, though.
Yeah, it's a good point. Well, spring break is expensive. So my last one, this is the one I do, aside from what's your favorite Priggy video, the one I ask. So I don't know if you prepared an answer to this. I certainly know I didn't speak to you before this. But in 30 seconds, how would you make an appeal to someone to donate to PragerU?
Okay, yeah, I'd say that if you value Judeo-Christian values and you want our country to continue to operate under the values that we were founded upon, then you should donate to PragerU, because they're fighting harder than anyone I know to preserve these values and to preserve the freedom of religion, speech, everything that we have. They are bringing these values to a digital platform, which is where many young people and people who will be making decisions for us in the future that's the place they're using right now, digital platform, and they're doing it well. They're doing it effectively. I've seen it in my own life. I've seen my friends change their minds. I've seen other people change other people's minds through PragerU videos, so I know it to be effective, and I know that if anyone's going to save our country, it's PragerU. So that's what I'd say.
That was spontaneous?
Yeah, it was not planned out, but I mean,
That was great. No, you do it better than I do. That's why I began doing this. Every Pragerforce member I've asked that has done it better than I do.
well, Vic, you guys make it easy for us. There's many things to vouch for.
God, I really look forward to meeting you again.
Yes, I do too. Thank you so much.
Okay, if that doesn't move you to donate to PragerU, nothing will. I mean, that I could say literally.